What did a CEO say that made the whole company turn on him? My internship was supposed to be a dream come true, and for the first 6 months, it was. Our CEO, a charismatic guy named Mark, built this company on the idea of wellness and passion. He knew everyone's name, he bought us lunch, he talked about us being a family. But the thing about families is that some of them are deeply dysfunctional. The first crack appeared when my friend, a junior designer named Chloe, burned out. She was working 70-hour weeks for months. One day, she just broke down in the office kitchen. Mark pulled her into his office, and she was gone an hour later. The official email said she'd left to pursue other opportunities. At the next all-hands meeting, Mark gave a speech about resilience. He said that in a high-performance culture, some people just aren't the right fit. It felt cold, sanitized. I started noticing a pattern. Brilliant people would join, work themselves to the bone, and leave within a year, replaced by another bright-eyed new hire. The company's passion was a revolving door. One evening, Mark asked me to stay late. He needed help organizing some old digital files for an upcoming audit. It was grunt work, sorting through years of poorly labeled folders on the main server. I was clicking through a directory named Q3 Financials when my cursor slipped, and I accidentally dragged a subfolder into another. As I went to undo it, I saw its real name for a split second before the system refreshed: Personnel Projections. Curiosity got the better of me. I found it again and clicked. Inside was a single spreadsheet. It was Mark's personal bonus structure, tied to company performance. I scrolled past the revenue goals and profit margins, and then I saw it. A line item called Employee Retention Cost Savings Bonus. I clicked on the cell to see the formula. My stomach dropped. It was an inverse calculation. His bonus was directly tied to the turnover rate of employees with less than 2 years of service. The more junior staff he burned through, the bigger his payout. It wasn't a bug in his family culture, it was the core feature. He wasn't failing to retain us, he was being paid to churn us out and replace us with cheaper graduates. The long hours, the praise that never led to a raise, the sudden departures, it all made a sickening kind of sense. The next morning, I had to print a stack of documents for the weekly all-hands meeting. I went to the shared printer, and along with the official agenda, I printed a single copy of that spreadsheet. I just left it sitting on the printer tray, face up. As people gathered for the meeting, I watched from my desk. I saw our head of HR walk over to the printer, pick up the stack, and pause. She stood there for a full minute, just reading that one page. She didn't look up. She just turned and walked straight into the main boardroom, closing the door behind her. 10 minutes later, an email went out to the entire company. The all-hands meeting was canceled. An hour after that, another email arrived. Mark was resigning, effective immediately, for personal reasons. I never told anyone what I did. I just sat at my desk, opened the server folder, and deleted the file forever.